Oh. And also worse if you are Latina or African American. Because African American are the worst. They have the most estrogen. And then Latinas have a lot of estrogen. And then Mediterraneans, white women are the easiest. And Asians don't even have estrogen.
Well, let me just say, I'm going to totally disprove that because that was not my story.
I know. Maybe you have something in there you don't know. I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
It's possible. I mean, I am an American black.
I'm only familiar with white ethnicities in my background. I have, but there wasn't anything like spicy or anything that showed up.
You're so funny.
It was just like,
nothing spicy.
no, it wasn't.
There's Irish, English.
Yes, French. Hi, Skylar. Nice to see you, love. Yeah, thanks for coming back like you said you would. Way to go, girl. Yeah, no, it's pretty bland, really. I mean, yeah, I had 2 boys. Mm-hmm. No girls.
Yeah.
No, I have extra. I got bonus daughters through Omar.
Got it.
He had the 2 girls.
That's where you really saw your hormones according to the experts, is with a girl.
Okay.
And so my mom said she had no symptoms.
Yeah. See, my mom had a hysterectomy, and being a Southern belle, we don't talk about those things.
Oh yeah. Sorry, I'm Latina. We talk about everything.
Which is wonderful, actually. I was craving that. And so I had to really just do my own research to find women I could talk to and the right group that I could connect with and get the help that I needed.
Right.
A lot of it was, self-help and researching on my own. And thankfully, the divine really pointed me in a lot of directions that were totally guided me. And now I'm in a position where I'm totally post. I feel fantastic. I know I look good because I feel so good.
You look amazing.
And I'm super sexy. My sex libido has come back like there's no tomorrow, which is woohoo! It's just incredible.
So important.
It is, especially if you're in a healthy relationship, a very loving relationship. So when we go into the menopause workshops, the 3 of them that are coming in September, we're going to hash all. Yes.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, they're on the calendar.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll have to look at it.
Yeah, they're on the calendar. They'll be on this night, actually, on Thursday night.
Good.
So, and we'll get into all kinds of stuff. I can't wait to share. I have so much to share because I've been there. I've been through it all, and I've come out the other end, and thankfully victorious.
So bad. I mean, I have a friend. She's a very good friend of mine. She's African American and she's 66 and she's still going through it. And this is her all day. And I'm like,
yeah,
she's worse than me.
Yeah.
She's like this all day.
Yeah, it's miserable. It's miserable.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
All have to go through it.
Well, it's interesting because some women don't have as tumultuous of a experience with going through peri and menopause.
And Chinese herbs and Eastern doesn't believe in it. I go to an acupuncturist and she's like, there is no menopause in China. It doesn't exist. And I'm like, okay, sure.
I think that's because of the foods.
They have no herbs, so supposedly
it could be.
Like hormone expert told me. The curves is what gives you estrogen, and that's what creates more menopause.
Whoa, that's interesting.
And so
that makes sense to you?
Right?
That doesn't make sense either. See, there's so much misinformation that unfortunately is fed to us, and so we have to discern what is truth and what's applicable, and what we're going to buy into.
Supposedly in Asia, they laugh at us because we're all menopausal over here, and they don't have that.
I disagree. My daughter-in-law is Chinese. I mean, she's pure Chinese.
Does she have menopause?
Fuck yes.
Okay, so thank you.
Absolutely.
I thought that was like insane when I heard that.
She's definitely going through perimenopause now. No doubt.
Experts and they tell me the same thing.
Exactly.
I'm sure
Exactly.
it's a study that they did, and maybe the few Asian they tested was
Yeah.
like that, right? But
Yeah.
not everyone's the same.
No, they're not. And you can't cookie cutter
No, you
any
can't.
woman. You
No.
cannot.
We're all different.
So that's, for me, it's really important to find a caregiver that can listen to you and really listen,
Yeah.
and then help you to determine what your best protocol of therapy is.
Yeah. I
And
mean, I
that's
do
what
blood work every month.
it took me a long time to find someone. And that's why I drive literally all the way to St. George to
We
have.
found one in St. George.
Mhm. Yeah, I go there every about
All the
10
vets
weeks.
in St. George do real food.
I don't doubt that.
It's so holistic there.
Yeah.
I love it there.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay,
So-
well, if nothing works, I will drive to St. George.
She's really good. She's a nurse practitioner, and she's just very good at what she does. So, but I've educated myself. That's the thing. You have to educate yourself, and you have to really know how to talk and language it and what you're looking for,
Right.
and then be able to have them listen and then guide you into, well, how about this or how about that, and then you trust how you're feeling about what they're advising you to do. I muscle test all the time.
I mean,
I used to take my pendulum in, and she's Mormon, and it was like, I don't want to freak you out, but I'm going to bring my pendulum because I just need to have this extra affirmation or this extra guidance. And she was intrigued by it. Thankfully, I
Well,
didn't.
yeah, they don't even drink coffee. If anything,
She might. I don't know.
Yeah, no, they
She's
listen
lovely.
to me, thank God. I mean,
Yeah.
I can text them every day, and they're like, do more of this, do more of that.
Yeah.
Lessons. They're always telling me to change.
That's good.
So,
But it would be nice if you could find some consistency that you could work with that was actually giving you results.
I mean, it works for like 3 months, then I get hot flushes again.
Oh,
and then
yeah.
I tell them again, and then I do blood work, and it's like,
Well, okay then. So that does make sense, Lisette. You do your cycling is about a 90-day cycle. That's very normal. That's very normal. We wax and
But it's
wane with the
horrifying.
moon cycle. Well, yeah, you can maybe view it as just a cyclical nature, your rhythm.
right.
How do you know that you're like starting to go through that? Or like you like
Is your period?
that's one of the first things. Okay.
But yeah, your period, your moon becomes erratic. You do start to display a certain skin, looks. Maybe your skin gets really dry and you get real itchy, or yeah. So, or in the hot flashes, you get like very PMS, strong PMS.
But my
So-
thing, I've had hot flashes since the first day I got my period.
Yes, and that's actually also normal in the sense of if you're really high in estrogens and all of that. That's a natural thing to experience. So, women, we're complicated.
We're very complicated. And I didn't know there was 3 types of estrogen and 3 types of testosterone.
That's right.
And they explained all. I'm like,
Yeah,
okay.
that part of it I get real confused about too.
I'm
So,
confused.
yeah.
Supposedly my body is producing estrogen, but it's keeping it.
Yes.
That's my problem.
Yeah,
It's
you've
not
got too
releasing
much,
it.
right? Yeah, you've got an overflow of it. I get it.
We'll see.
I'll send you Satali Pranayam,
Okay.
because that is something that you can do every day, morning and night, and it's
I'm
incredible.
excited.
It's very, very strong.
Thank you.
Yeah, you'll love it.
Any help I can get out.
Sure, I'm happy to help. But yeah, the menopause series is on the website.
Oh, that's all. Okay.
Yeah.
I'll look at it.
Okay. All right, should we start, Jen? Okay, do we have anyone online? Oh, nice. Okay. Yeah, it's super easy. So, well, it's on our YouTube channel. So if you go to the website, and at the bottom of each page are our icons, and one of them is the YouTube, and you click on that, and that takes you to our page, and you subscribe to it. It's free. You subscribe, and then you'll see that the live will pop up. It's super easy.
You can text me too, and I can send you directly.
That's right. And you can text us. Yeah, we're always here to, help with that. So, yeah, and thanks for sending it, because it is a great service to have, and it looks and sounds amazing online.
Yeah. And I probably have headphones on, right?
I do recommend, particularly when we're practicing this practice, and now I'm speaking to my YouTube audience, and thank you for joining us, that having headphones is important if you're going to be online. Because especially when you're lying down, you want to really be in the bubble of what the yoga rest nest gives you the opportunity to experience. So take your time now, those of you participating wherever you are, and gather what you need for your rest nest, which are blankets, pillows, if you have eye bags, or a towel. Sometimes you can just drape a towel over your eyes. Those are all very helpful to use when we get into the rest nest period. So, okay, wonderful. So here we are. That was a great conversation to lead into this. So this is Yoga Nidra tonight, and we're going to be doing a really beautiful practice of cosmic awareness and inputting prana, more prana into these specific points in the body with a rose-colored light around them. And it's a really beautiful practice to do to deeply rest and heal and restore. So we're in this very revolutionary time right now, this window of the high holy days of magic, which started like about the middle end of July, and it pinnacles tomorrow night with the Sirius Star Gate really being wide open with they call it Lion's Gate. But this will continue actually until the fall equinox. These opportunities to really receive these downloads of these light codes that are coming in. This happens every year. It's really magical. But we happen to have this one in alignment with a full moon in Aquarius. So the full moon is happening Friday evening around midnight. So it goes into early Saturday morning. So it's always great to do these practices ahead of the moon going full, because they just add more potency into your full moon experience. So I'm going to talk about that a little bit. So again, as I mentioned, we're gathering tonight under this Aquarius full moon, and we're going to be working with the Saturn Gong and Uranus Gongs, because Aquarius, even though it's an air sign, it's referred to as the water bearer, but it has dual planets that are influencing this zodiacal sign, Saturn and Uranus. So we're going to be working with both of those tonight too. This is a star-encoded transmission from the higher realms. And it's a moment where these light codes are really streaming into the planet. And I say moment quite loosely, because as I just described, it's a pretty broad window that we have the opportunity to do ritual, more journaling, more visualizing, more dreaming, right? We want to do these lucid dreams and really manifest them into the earthly realm. This is an awakening of consciousness of all the sentient beings that are on this planet, on Gaia. And it's a real activation of remembrance in our energetic and our cellular bodies. So Aquarius, as I mentioned, is an air sign, but it's depicted as the water bearer, and it pours the waters of awakening upon the collective. Is anyone Aquarius? Do we have Aquarius? Any Aquarius, anything? No, okay, my husband's Aquarius. Jen loves Aquarians. Is that right,
My
Jen?
best friend is Aquarius.
Oh, there you go. Jen,
50-50 on that.
oh, sorry. She's 50-50 on Aquarius. Okay. Oh. So it's not just for personal liberation, but it's to seed innovation, radical truth, and this sense of cosmic intelligence frequencies into our collective human consciousness. So it's a pretty exciting time every year when we activate in these star codes that are coming in. So tonight we're going to prepare our vessel, which is our body, and our energetic. So the body is physical, spiritual, and energetic. So we have those aspects of this human experience that we all are in Earth School to have the adventure with. And as we prepare our vessels this way, we can become a stronger transmitter of this new light that's beaming in. So the fact that you're pregnant, during this time is so special. It's pregnant anytime that it's special anytime that you're pregnant. But in particular, your little girl soul has chosen to come in at this very exact time to experience all this with you. And I think that's so beautiful. So I just wanted to acknowledge that. Yeah. We're going to start with the breath tonight. And this is the bridge between the worlds. The breath is always the bridge between the worlds. And we're going to use very specific breath work, Kundalini breath work, with the mantra of infinity, seeding of Satanama. And this is going to awaken and move the prana through these subtle channels. So we're going to visualize this prana not just as air, but as rose-colored starlight. It's soft, radiant, and it's highly intelligent. Each inhale is going to draw in more of this rose gold pranic light from the cosmos. And it's literally light encoded with healing, beauty, and higher love. Each exhale is going to release any kind of tension, any sense of contraction or distortion. And we're going to allow this rose light to move like literal tiny orbs of prana. So prana is a life force energy. So we have oxygen, right? That's a molecule. But prana actually attaches to these molecules. And the yogis forever and a day ago knew that and has given us all these techniques and how to really access more prana. And this is vitality. This is stamina. This is resilience. And it's just incredible that we have, these teachings and this ability. We all breathe. It's free. And we all have the ability to strengthen our opportunity of what the breath, the prana, can bring in for us. It says literal these spheres of healing are going to move through our nadis. We have 72,000 of these and a lot of meridians. We're going to place them in very specific points, these meridians. So this light is going to rewire, restore, and remember you because it's really going to regulate your nervous system quite effectively. It's subtle, super subtle. We're in a subtle year. We have a 999 portal in a couple of weeks that's coming in. There's a lot going on this year, a lot of completion and new beginnings. So this is inviting us into a deeper limb of what yogic awareness can bring. So I want to teach just briefly about the Eightfold Path, which was outlined by the sage Patanjali in the Yoga Sutras. So I'm going to guide you. It's literally a sacred map. So there are 8 paths, 8 methods or processes, and it's depicted usually as a big tree. And so the first one is yama, which are ethical foundations. The second one is niyama, which is an inner discipline. Then we have asana, which are the physical postures. And then we have pranayama, which is the breath regulating, the mastery of the life force. And then we have this very interesting process called pratyahara. And that's what we're really going to focus on with Yoga Nidra. It's what we always focus on with Yoga Nidra, but it's where we begin to move into the mastery of the mind. All right. So we've done those 4 things up to this point, and then getting to the 5th, pratyahara, we withdraw all the senses and we move inward. And then we experience dharana, which is focused concentration. And then we go into dhyana, which is sustained meditation. And then we have samadhi. And samadhi is where we have this divine absorption and we're in full union with the infinite. So we do that every time we have, like, even if it's just a brief flash, when we're in Kundalini class or maybe there's a spiritual experience, we're moving through all those 8 processes. And you might just have like a little glimpse of it, which is great if you're aware of it, that you're having that glimpse. So we're going to really focus tonight around pratyahara, this 5th limb, which is the gateway within. And this is where we truly turn our senses inward, not to escape the world, but really to discover the universe that we all hold inside of ourselves. Our body becomes very soft when we do this. The breath gets real slow. The brain wave starts to slow down as well. And you move into this very twilight state of theta brainwave, which is a heightened superconscious state. And then the outer world starts to dissolve and a deeper knowing begins to rise. And you'll each have your own unique experience with this. So in this process of Yoga Nidra, which is the yogic sleep, the Gong sacred sound frequencies are going to enter the liminal space where healing, reprogramming, and soul guidance unfold naturally. So this Aquarius full moon is really starting to build. I was sitting out in the yard last night. It was so beautiful. It's got just this beautiful luminous shine right now. And Sirius Stargate, I wish we could see the stars here in the city. I just can't. I see them very hazily. But it is one of the brightest stars in the sky, Sirius. And it's pouring golden codes onto the planet. And so we're really positioning ourselves tonight, right now, to receive consciously. Because when we do these practices, we become like a cosmic antenna. And we literally are transmitters. I mean, we know that, right? Yeah, we know that. Your breath, your light, your nervous system, your intention, they all become part of this global frequency shift. And that's really important to own that. So we're going to let this rose-colored prana be a bridge between spirit and body. We're going to let the gong, gongs plural, be our chariot beyond the senses. And this Aquarian moon and Sirius stars cosmic brilliance awaken the next octave of your being. So you are safe, you are held, you are luminous. You ready to start? Yeah, let us begin. All right, so we're going to tune in. Let's rub our hands together. Sit tall. Relax your shoulders. As you continue to rub the hands, keep softening around the face. Soften the belly. Rubbing the hands is doing a lot. We're creating a frictional energy, which we're going to transfer into the heart. But we're also stimulating our tattva energy, the elemental energies, earth, fire, air, water, ether, all energetically in the hands, as well as in the hand of the cosmos, the 7 star force energies. We are as well balancing the left and right hemispheres of our brain. So keep rubbing, keep lengthening the spine, just gently shifting, subtly shifting the body's posture. Good. Let's press firm and even the hands and then bring the backs of the thumbs to rest in the very center of the chest. As you relax the shoulders a little bit more back and down, lift your chest slightly. Taking a nice deep breath in, expanding. And then when you exhale, feel the lengthening. Feel the spine lengthening downward and upward, simultaneous. And just continue to focus consciously on the breath for a moment. Just allowing that breath to become softer and deeper. Expanding and lengthening. Each breath is bringing you exactly what you need in this moment and releasing what is no longer needed, serving that what is coming in, making space for it, so that you can be very creative. Grateful for the breath, this precious gift of life. Grateful for our body, this vessel, this transmitter, this conduit of light. Great. Grateful for our mind, this incredible, almost like a master computer that we have the opportunity to gain mastery of. Hey, Jen, can you get rid of that incense, please? Excuse me just for a minute. It's really bothering me. It's over here on the plant. All of a sudden, 1 second. Let me take a lozenge. Okay. Thank you, dear. So we're grateful for this opportunity to come together in group consciousness, in the spirit of community. This is how we serve and uplift not only ourselves individually, but the collective. We'll tune in with the mantra Ong Namo Gurudev Namo. This very powerful activation of the Kundalini. Also acknowledging that we are our own teacher. We are the Guru. And taking our place in this golden chain, this golden lineage of teachings that has come before us, is present now, and will also be coming in the future, and how we're tied in with all of that. Ong Namo Gurudev Namo. Let's take a breath in and tune in. Om Namo Gurudev Namo. Om Namo Gurudev Namo. Om Namo Gurudev Namo. Inhale deep and hold. As you hold the breath, squeeze at the base of the spine, activating this Kundalini to release and rise. And then gently exhale. Just feel this internal activation starting to unfold for you. Kundalini energy is spiraling up, bringing all the chakras online. And we use the arc line, which is the band of energy that sits at the hairline, to feed all this heightened energy now into the auric field, the energy field that surrounds you, and then beyond that into your radiant body. So we send, with this next mantra, the light of truth, which is our protection and our magnetic attraction in all directions. Adigude name, Jugadigude name, Satigude name, Siddhigude name, Adigude name, Jugadigude name, Satigude name, Siddhigude name, Adigude name, Jugadigude name, Satigude name, Siddhigude name. Inhale. Holding your breath again, squeezing the body, expanding your energy and your light all around you. Merging together, let's beam to infinity and beyond. Clear, bright, and radiant, all with the light of truth. And then exhale. And grateful for the light team, the spirit team that's always present with us, the ancestors, the guides, the angels, sages, the rishis, the avatars. They're always present, always with you. Satnam. All right. We are going to start with some breath priming. And that breath priming is going to, you know what? Let's do Satali Pranayam. I'll show you how to do that. So we're going to hold on to the knees and just gently hold here. Sit tall. Now we'll curl our tongue. And as we curl the tongue, we're going to breathe in across the tongue like it's a straw. Nice deep breath. And then gently pull the tongue in. And then with the same amount, breathe out through the nose. Deep inhale through the mouth, through the tongue. And then long, slow exhale through the nose. Then continue. The eyes are closed and let them just gently roll up to the third eye. It's a nice smooth breath, transitioning smoothly between where the breath is filled in the lungs through the tongue and then out the nose. So it's a complete breath in and a complete breath out. You'll taste the breath as it comes in over the tongue. You'll taste it. If you're unable to curl the tongue, which some people cannot, then just extend the tongue out slightly and breathe over the tongue. This is incredibly detoxifying. It's very cooling. It regulates your nervous system beautifully, and it also balances your hormonal systems. So keep going. We're going to do about another minute and a half of this. You're going to taste it might taste sharp or metallic, the tongue initially, and as we continue, it's going to become sweet. You're going to notice it becoming quite sweet, which is a sign that you're detoxing and that you have detoxed and that you're coming into sattvic balance. It's recommended to do this breath 26 rounds in the morning when you wake and 26 times at night before you're getting ready for bed. And if you do this consistently for, 40 days, 90 days, 120 days, you will notice a huge shift in how your hormonal balance is, how your nervous system is regulating beautifully, and how intuitive you become. It makes you highly, highly intuitive. We're here for about 45 more seconds. Nice and smooth. Create this breath over the tongue and out the nose. Couple more. And at the bottom of the next exhale, just breathe your natural breath. Sit quietly for a moment, just integrating that breathing practice. Good. So now let's bring our hands to wrap around the shin. So we're going to wrap our fingers around the shin bone and find your thumb to be pressing into the calf and just feel a spot on the calf that might feel a little bit sensitive, and that's where you want to really hold on quite firmly. So we'll keep our elbows relatively straight, and now we'll do spinal flexing. So we'll inhale, rock on the sit bones, but lift the chest, flex the spine forward. And then exhale, you're going to rock back on the sit bones and flex the spine back. Keep a firm grip on the shins and rocking on the sit bones, flexing the spine forward with a real deep inhale through the nose. And then as you flex back, rocking back and breathing out through the nose. Head stays level. So your head isn't really moving. The shoulders are moving. The spine is definitely moving. The rib cage is moving. Try to breathe in a way that you're breathing in fully, all the way down to the bottom of the lungs and up to the tops of the lungs. And as you exhale, feel that you completely empty. And try to do this through your nose. So there's no force or strain, but you're doing a very complete breath. The eyes are rolled up to the third eye point. Good. We'll do a couple more. So this is starting to activate the stream of energy and the fluid that goes up and down the spine into the brain. We're assisting the Kundalini to remain active. We're working with our pranic air, so balancing the prana and the chakras. All the systems are firing up, working together, balanced, harmonious, supporting each other. Good. Now come to center. Take a deep breath in and gently lift up on your pelvic floor. Lift your chest a little bit more. Draw the chin in slightly and press the tongue to the roof of the mouth. Hold here. And then exhale and relax. Good. Now hug your elbows and hug yourself into the chest. And what we'll do is we'll inhale, twist left, and exhale, twist right. Go at your own pace. Again, the eyes are closed. You're turning from the top of the head down to the tailbone. You're twisting. Keeping the arms close to the body. As you twist to the left, inhaling, vibrate Sat, S-A-T. And as you exhale and twist to the right, you vibrate Nam. Truth is my identity. I am truth. Now inhale, center. Hug yourself tightly. Lift up on the pelvic floor and lift the chest a little more. Draw the chin in slightly and press the tongue to the roof of the mouth. Hold. And then relax. Good. We're going to stand up. And we'll be doing a little bit of aerobic march. We're going to go nice and easy, though. Okay. So we'll put our hands into the Gyan Mudra. So you're going to take your Jupiter finger, index finger, and connect it to the pad of the thumb. So not the nail, but the pad, yeah? And then the other fingers are going to extend up. Now we're going to try to keep our hands to not go below the shoulders. And as we inhale, we'll lift, exhale down. Inhale and exhale. Good. So keep going and go at your own pace. So what this is doing is it's expanding your auric field. As we put each foot on the ground, at the heel point is a point where the auric field dives down into the earth and strengthens. So it builds your immunity. And you're also, with the arms going up and down like this, you're expanding the upper energy of the auric field as well as the arc line, which is that band of energy that sits at your hairline. It's literally your halo. So we're going to keep going. Just go nice and easy. If you need a recharge during your day, you feel inclined to go for, maybe chocolate or some coffee or something sweet, something that's a, quick burst of energy. Instead, try this. And if you can do it outside, it's even better. Just a couple more. Good. Now inhale and stretch the arms up. Hold the mudra, which is keeping the Jupiter and thumb together. And then exhale, open all the fingers and sweep down and sweep and clear out the auric field completely. Now just stand for a moment with your palms facing forward. And just be mindful and aware of how your energy that surrounds you has shifted. Good. Now we'll place our hands on our hips and we're going to just do gentle torso circles. So we'll go in one direction, nice and easy. The whole body is doing a nice, easy circle. Feet can be as wide apart as you need for them to be. And breathing with this movement. Again, we're continuing to strengthen the auric field, the radiant body. These are energy fields that are all around you. We'll do a few more in this direction and then we'll switch and go the other way. Next time you go forward, let's reverse. So work out any tension in the low back with this movement. Just opening up the hips a little bit. Strengthening your balance. Nice and smooth. Good. Keep going. Nice. Now we'll inhale and stand very tall. Stretch up through the crown. Press down through the feet. Hold the body suspended. And exhale. And sit now with the legs open nice and wide. Prop yourself with your green pillows or gold pillow if you need a little bit more support for the pelvis and the sacrum. So you're not sitting back, rolled back. Pelvis is rolled forward slightly. So we can, as we have the legs open wide like this, we can either hold on to the toes or, for me, I have a better alignment if I keep my hands on my shins because I want my chest to stay open. And we're going to inhale to the center and exhale, stretch over the left leg. Inhale back up to the center and exhale over to the right. So it might be just a very small bend. And we're moving with the breath. Inhaling center deeply. Exhale as we fold forward. So we're leading with the heart. We're stretching what we know as our life nerve. It's a very strong energy channel that runs from the inner ankle up the leg into the groin and then connects into the sacrum. And this is directly connected with our sexual energy, the sacral chakra. And we keep going a little bit more. Now we'll inhale up center, and then we'll exhale and stretch down center. And just hold here and breathe as we continue to stretch down. We're here for maybe a minute. Shoulders relaxed, leading with the heart. Feet are gently flexed. We're just continuing to lead forward with the heart. So it's an active stretch, but we're not forcing anything. Good, and then slowly come up. Nice. All right. So now we're going to go into our breath practice, which includes postures. And also the mental vibration of sa, ta, na, ma. And we're going to do it in a very specific way that we're creating a segmented breath pattern. And we're also vibrating mentally the cycle of satanama as we're doing this practice of each posture. Now, the way it works is we're going to keep our left leg extended out. The right foot is going to be on the inside of the thigh. And we just do this 3-part series for auric balance and nerve strength only on the left side. It's very interesting. So the first part of this Kriya is you're going to hold on either to the toes or the shin or somewhere maybe even above the knee if that's what you need to keep your alignment accurately with the spine lengthened, shoulders squared to the leg, and the chest open. Yeah? So as we do this, we're going to come into the posture and our eyes are going to stay open and you're going to look at your big toe. So we're going to take 4 sniffs in and then you're going to hold the breath while you cycle mentally. Satanama, 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 satanama. Now you're going to powerfully exhale 2 strokes out the nose. Now, as we're cycling that breath, satanama, on the 4 sniffs in, and then we're cycling it 4 more times, 16 times total, that's 20. And then we're going to do 2 strokes out with mentally Wahe Guru. So I'll keep going with guiding you through the breath, and then I'm going to I'll verbally add in the mantra. So we get a sense of how it syncs up. Yeah? All right, let's try it. So eyes open, looking at your left toe. And here we go. 4 sniffs in. Hold. Satanama, 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 satanama. 2 strokes out. Satanama, 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 satanama. 2 strokes out. Good. Sa, ta, na, ma, satanama, 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 satanama. Wahe Guru. Sa, ta, na, ma, satanama, 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 satanama. Wahe Guru. Sa, ta, na, ma, satanama, 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 satanama. Wahe Guru. Sa, ta, na, ma, satanama, 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 satanama. Wahe Guru. Sa, ta, na, ma, satanama, 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 satanama. Wahe Guru. Keep going. Good. Keep going. Try to fill the lungs completely on that 4 sniff stand. And on the 2 strokes out, completely empty. You're doing great. Keep going. We're here for 1 more minute. It's a very important breath practice to prepare us for Yoga Nidra. 1 more round. Good. Now just sit up and relax for a moment. Stretch the right leg out. Maybe give it a little shake. We're going to come back into that same posture, but we're going to put our hands a little bit differently. But we're going to continue with that same breath pattern. So when you're ready, the right foot comes on the inside of the left thigh. Now this time we're going to put our palms together and let them rest on the inside of that left leg. And you can reach as far forward as are comfortable so that you're not collapsing in the chest particularly. So again, we're going to keep the eyes open, gazing forward, and continue with our same breath pattern. Do 1 more cycle, please. Very good. Now stretch the right leg out. Shake it out a little bit, both legs out. And we're going to stand for the final part of this practice for auric balance and nerve strength with the Shabad Kriya breath practice. So we'll stand and we'll come into archer pose on the left side. So the left foot is in a nice wide stance in front of the right. And you want to make sure that your left heel, if you were to draw a line, would go back and intersect the arch of the back right foot. And your right foot is slightly turned in, toes in, heel out, okay? So as you find your posture, your stance, you want to feel that you've got left and right equally balanced. So you're right in the middle, yeah? We'll bring our left arm up and we'll curl the fingers in and stretch our thumb up. And that's our focal point. Boom, right through that thumb. Now we'll take our right hand in the same mudra and we'll pull the bow. And as we pull the bow, we're going to seat it right back behind the right ear and then bend the left knee. So when you bend your knee, again, you want an equal balance between the left foot and the right foot. So not too much forward, not too much back. Center yourself. Now let's start that breath practice again. So we keep a soft, steady gaze through the thumbnail of the left thumb and keep yourself nice and steady, balanced left to right, and breathe deeply. Full breath in on the 4 sniffs in and complete empty of the 2 sniffs out. And regulate cycling that satanama, the cycle of infinity, with each breath pattern. Use the Waheguru to amplify and expand 1,000 times your infinite nature. 22 counts as the master architect. So that's vision, our dreams, seed them, and put them into a plan of action. We're here for less than a minute. One more cycle. Good, and then relax. Step up with the right foot and gently shake your legs out a little bit. Nice. Okay, we're ready for our Yoga Nidra practice now. So you're going to lie on your back and really take your time to make your rest nest. So I'm going to dim the lights. We don't want to fall asleep, but you know what? If you fall asleep, it's what you need. You'll still hear me, but it is important to try to stay awake. So you're going to lay on your back and you'll put the bolster behind your knees. You're going to take the green and gold pillow and put it behind your head, maybe just one or both. You decide. And then you've got 2 blankets. And both blankets I recommend using because you'll have some weight on you. And this is actually very soothing for your nervous system. So cover yourself with both blankets. And then you have 2 eye bags. And the eye bags are for, you've got Kleenexes too close by. So the eye bags are going to be one over the eyes. And you can use the Kleenex as a barrier between your skin and the eye bag. And then you're going to take an eye bag and put one in each hand, in the palm of each hand. Because as you lay on your back, your arms are going to be slightly away from the body. And your like some space between the armpit and the arm itself and the body. The palms are up. So the seed, the intention, the affirmation that we're going to place in our practice, and you're going to be repeating this several times during our practice today. And we'll start with just being fully awake and mentally repeating this. I am one with the cosmic flow. Prana moves freely through me, awakening light, peace, and stillness. I am one with the cosmic flow. Prana moves freely through me, awakening light, peace, and stillness. I am one with the cosmic flow. Prana moves freely through me, awakening light, peace, and stillness. So this is what we call the core, the seed of our Yoga Nidra practice, this literal seed of intention that we are planting. And we plant it with full feeling and intention of it is so. So get into this Yoga Nidra rest nest, comfortable resting position that you can stay in for the next 20 minutes or so with little or no movement. And of course, if you need to adjust, permit yourself to do so. Once you've settled into your resting position, just allow your body to release even more by taking a few deep breaths. Feel your body resting on the earth. Notice your body breathing. Feel its weight on the earth. Noticing how your body gets lighter on the inhalation and heavier on the exhalation. Feel the earth beneath you. Feel its strength, its solidity, its unconditional support. Remember that the earth can hold the full weight of your body and anything else you may be carrying. As you inhale, feel the earth rising up to hold you. As you exhale, feel the force of gravity and accept the invitation to release your full weight down, down, down into the earth. Just continue with this experience of, as you inhale, feel the earth rising up to hold you. Exhale, feel the force of gravity accepting the invitation to release your full weight down, down, down into the earth. This is part of our pratyahara, tuning your senses inward. Become aware of the breath. Notice where you feel it moving. Let your breath rise and fall in your belly. With each breath in, feel how your body is refreshed and purified. With each breath out, feel yourself let go of all tension from both your body and your mind. Each breath in, feel how your body is refreshed and purified. With each breath out, feel yourself let go of all tension from both your body and your mind. Begin to count the breaths backwards from 20 to 0. Inhale 20, exhale 20. Inhale 19, exhale 19. Inhale 18, exhale 18. Keep going. Let go more and more. Let go until both your body and mind feel free at 0. If you miss a number, please start again at 20, going backwards. Now let go of counting. Scan through your body to release any remaining tension. Bringing forth your sankalpa. I am one with the cosmic flow. Prana moves freely through me, awakening light, peace, and stillness. I am one with the cosmic flow. Prana moves freely through me, awakening light, peace, and stillness. I am one with the cosmic flow. Prana moves freely through me, awakening light, peace, and stillness. Yoga Nidra has now begun. Bring awareness to the center point between your eyebrows. Place a tiny rose gold star twinkling there. At each point that follows, see or place a twinkling rose gold star. Pit of the throat, right shoulder joint, right elbow joint, right wrist joint, right pinky finger, right ring finger, right middle finger, right index finger, right thumb, right wrist joint, right elbow joint, right shoulder joint, pit of the throat, left shoulder joint, left elbow joint, left wrist joint, left pinky finger, left ring finger, left middle finger, left index finger, left thumb, left wrist joint, left elbow joint, left shoulder joint, pit of the throat, center of the chest, right nipple, left nipple, center of the chest, navel center, pelvic center, base of the spine, right hip joint, middle of the right thigh, right knee joint, middle of the right calf, right ankle joint, right little toe, right fourth toe, right third toe, right second toe, right big toe, right ankle joint, middle of the right calf, right knee joint, middle of the right thigh, right hip joint, pelvic center, base of the spine, left hip joint, middle of the left thigh, left knee joint, middle of the left calf, left ankle joint, left little toe, left fourth toe, left third toe, left second toe, left big toe, left ankle joint, middle of the left calf, left knee joint, middle of the left thigh, left hip joint, pelvic center, base of the spine, navel center, center of the chest, right nipple, center of the chest, base of the throat, center of the chest, third eye center. See a constellation of rose-colored stars now in your body. See a constellation to the right and to the left of your body. Sense a whole galaxy of stars above your body. Sense a galaxy of stars below your body. Feel your whole body floating in a sea of starlight. Your body is filled with this light. Now let your awareness rest at your heart. Sense that your heart is filled with a sea of liquid diamonds. Liquid diamonds. Heart is filled with a sea of liquid diamonds. Resting in cosmic awareness. Your heart is filled with a sea of liquid diamonds. Rest in cosmic awareness. Remember that you have a body. Remembering your sankalpa, repeating again, I am one with the cosmic flow. Prana moves freely through me, awakening light, peace, and stillness. I am one with the cosmic flow. Prana moves freely through me, awakening light, peace, and stillness. I am one with the cosmic flow. Prana moves freely through me, awakening light, peace, and stillness. Continue to feel your whole body floating in this sea of starlight. Your body is filled with these rose-colored twinkling stars. Now silently cognize where you are in space and time. I am on planet Earth, in the country of the United States, in the state of Nevada, in the town of Las Vegas, in this room at the Kundalini Sanctuary. I am on planet Earth, in the country of the United States, the state of Nevada, in the city of Las Vegas, in this room at the Kundalini Sanctuary. I am on planet Earth, in the country of the United States, in the state of Nevada, in the town or city of Las Vegas, in this room at the Kundalini Sanctuary. Let's bring forth our sankalpa one more time. I am one with the cosmic flow. Prana moves freely through me, awakening light, peace, and stillness. I am one with the cosmic flow. Prana moves freely through me, awakening light, peace, and stillness. I am one with the cosmic flow. Prana moves freely through me, awakening light, peace, and stillness. Begin to deepen your breath. Just simply be aware of the breath in the body. Now begin to move your body in any way that feels intuitive. Maybe doing long stretches or folding your knees into your chest. Just welcoming yourself back. Yoga Nidra is now complete. Taking your time with this awakening process. When you are ready, keeping the eyes closed, you'll roll to your right side. And as you're here on your right side, just create a gentle self-inquiry. Noticing how you feel. Perhaps giving yourself a gentle inquiry of what is one thing that you can do every day to remind yourself to be present, compassionate, and courageous as you face life's challenges. Now, taking your time and keeping the eyes closed, let's make our way up to sitting. And as you come up, you're going to sit with the eyes closed and start to rub the hands together again, getting them nice and warm. And we'll do a gentle massage, self-massage to awake ourselves up a little bit more. Take your time. Take all the time you need to sit up. There's no rush. When you're sitting up right and you're ready, you can just begin to rub the hands together and really getting them warm. Just starting to warm the hands up. Stimulating all this healing activation, this rose-colored starlight that you have very much intentionally self-initiated in your body and now in the hands specifically. And then when you're ready, you're just going to place your hands over your face, covering the eyes. And just feel your gentle, soothing touch bathe and nourish the eyes, the face. And then gently slide the fingers onto the forehead and just gentle circular massage. Massaging the center of the forehead at the third eye point. And then coming out to the temples. Massaging here. And then coming down to just below the eye socket on the orbital bone of the eye. Just gentle massaging. Nice tiny little circles, very gently. Go up into the inside bridge of the nose. And then massage the cheeks. Coming down to the hinge of the jaw. Come down the ridge of the jawbone. Using your knuckle and your thumb. Come to the chin. And then also take your fingers and massage above the lip and below the lip at the chin. Good. And then massage the ears. The whole ear, and the back of the ear, the front of the ear. Nice. Now cover your eyes again with your hands. Take a deep breath in through the nose, exhale through the mouth. This next time, when you exhale, start to slowly, very slowly, bring the hands away from the face and open your eyes and look into the palms and keep the hands fairly close to the face. And as you very, very slowly and continue to just gently breathe in through the nose and out through the mouth, you bring your hands away so the lines of the hands come into focus. Just studying these lines of the hands, your own personal map of your life. The eyes are fully open now, acclimating to the light coming from outside now. And then releasing the hands. Good. Now let's bring our hands once more into prayer mudra and bless ourselves. Beloved source of all life, infinite radiance that dwells within and beyond. We offer gratitude for the breath, for the body that carries the soul, and for the stillness that revealed the vastness of our being tonight. Under this light of the Aquarian full moon and within the divine transmission of the Sirius Stargate portal, we received the rose-colored codes of healing. We've infused them into every cell, woven them into every breath, anchored it all in our luminous bodies. May this rose frequency prana continue to move through us, clearing any distortion, restoring harmony, illuminating our path of inner truth. And as we return from this practice, we carry this wisdom of pratyahara, the ability to listen inward, to stay centered in the self, to choose presence over distraction and soul over noise. May our personal awakening ripple outward, blessing our families, our communities, all beings across time and space. And may we walk forward as radiant vessels of light, rooted in peace, guided by love, aligned with the divine will of the cosmos. With humility and reverence, we bow. May the longtime sun shine upon you. All love surround you, and the pure light within you guide your way on, guide your way on, guide your way on. One long sat and a short now. Sat Nam. Go in beauty. May peace be with you. Till we meet again in the light of our hearts. And may peace prevail on earth. Sat Nam. So we integrate this very quietly. We're going to serve you cherries and some yogi tea. And we'll just really let this integration unfold however long we need for it to. And again, thank you to all of you who joined us online. And please take time before you go about the rest of the time in your household or wherever it is that you are. Journaling right now is really powerful. So you may find that this is a very deep experience, and you may find that you have very powerful dreams over the next few days. I've been dreaming like mad anyway over these last couple of weeks with this Stargate opening up. It's pretty powerful what's happening for me. And so keeping a dream journal is good. Just pay attention to the signs that come in, because they will. And then secondly, if you feel like you need a little bit more support with the release, perhaps it's trying to come through, washing your hair tonight is really good. Thanks, honey. Cheers, everyone. Salam. Washing your hair, and definitely salt baths. Salt baths are wonderful. Really good quality salt. I can recommend Mike's Recovery. His salts are amazing, and he's a beautiful aromatherapist. Yeah, that's what I recommend. Take a nice long bath. I'm going to be doing that for sure. Lisette, why don't you let me print you out that Sitali Pranayama information?
Please.
Yeah, why don't I do that?
Thank you.
Sure.
Heartburn too.
It's so good for all kinds of things. Heartburn. If you're feeling nauseous, overwhelmed, especially with hot flashes, because they can just be like, all consuming. You just feel like you're going to burst into a big ball of flame, right? Mine were so intense that I would be like just raging, and then I would be freezing, and then I would cry. Oh, I was just such a mess. Oh my God, I used to just freeze because I would sweat, and then I would be cold. It was wild.
I have the bed jet I sleep with. You know what that is?
A what?
Bed jet.
A bed jet. Is that like a cooling thing?
Yeah, it's like an air conditioner you put underneath your sheet.
Oh, okay.
And so I sleep with it every night.
Nice. Is that helpful?
It's very helpful. And then I sleep with a cooling blanket.
Yeah.
So,
I'm good, honey. Thank you.
so as soon as I start to have a hot flash, that helps me. But
Sure.
still, not great.
Yeah. Let me go print this out for you. If you did 26 at night and 26 in the morning consistently, I really do feel it. That it would help me a lot.
Thank you.
Sure.